Welcome back to Dartmoor. We just walked past some little ponies. We've brought Bella and Lassie. It's kind of fortuitous in a way. My house sitter unfortunately has let me down a bit, unfortunately. I think she's still okay for Norway, we hope, and I think she's okay for a couple of weeks time for Scotland, but seems to have let me down for February, where I was hoping to get to Scotland once then as well, so that's on the ropes at the moment. Bella, oi. Yeah, come on, you leave it, oi. Picking up sheep and horse muck. Oh. So anyway, let me point that at Bella rather than me for a minute. Yeah, so and then I was hoping that she was going to be able to do early January, and if she can't do early January, moving house or something. Anyway, couldn't do early January. So my neighbour, bless him, is looking after the cats and Lizzie, and I thought, well, we've got to get out somehow. So kind of fortuitous in that I wanted to get Bella camping as quickly as possible, so here we are. Obviously we'll head over to camp over there. We're going to be, well, first of all, we were going to be limited anyway because we can't walk far. She's 4 months, so you know, walking over there is fine, but obviously we can't be walking far with a puppy while their bones and all that stuff develop. I was thinking of going up Sharp Tor tomorrow because that's close, that's not far, but nope. They're firing on the Oakhampton range tomorrow, so we won't be able to get up there, but we can get to Tor, and we'll just stay. Basically we're staying in camp for 2 or 3 nights. We've got food and fuel for 3 nights, and we'll just see how we get on and go from there. Really, we'll just play it by ear, see how she gets on. But yeah, we can walk up to Tor, we can do little walks with her and see how it goes. We won't go far, we'll just relax and see. So anyway, it's the Tony Hobbs channel, not the Bella, not the Bella and Lassie channel. A drink, you see, straight in, no filtering the water. You see, she's a proper Hobbs dog. None of this. We better filter this water first. She's got the testing each and every one by the looks of it. So yeah, so we're gonna, like I said, we'll just head over to our usual spot, the other side of Tor, the other side of Tor. We won't go far up like we did last time when it was windy. We've checked the forecast. It's like it's actually a little bit cooler going by the patches of snow up there than the forecast indicates. The forecast was like 4, 5, 6, 7 degrees. Oh, good girl. Maybe try and do that more at home outside. Yeah, so the forecast does indicate that it should be not windy, not raining, overcast and cloudy, so no frosts, although there's snow up there, and between 4 and 8 degrees. And that's really why we kind of chose this time, because we didn't want really, really cold, wet, windy weather. Oh, straight in there. No, no justified. Mind me! Oh God, she gets under my feet. She's a jumper. Oh my God, constantly jumping up at me. No, 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 no. Walk. Oh. I do everything I can to try and stop her jumping up. I think she's trying to say, look, Daddy, wasn't I super brave crossing that huge deadly river? Oh. Okay, so we'll carry on up here. Oh, so we've got the Zippo Arc haul pack. It's probably now, because I've added the tripod, not a big one, but I've added the tripod. I've got, and my poles are attached to it. So that's probably 1 kilogram between those. 3 leads. So I've got a short lead for Bella, plus a long lead. Mistake. And a couple of other small bits. Oh, the GPS, which I haven't turned on. The GPS there. So we've probably added 1.5 kilograms to, I would guess, to the weight. So it was 13.5, so it's probably about 15. It's a good 15 kilograms now. I'm really not going far enough to it feels comfortable enough. Nothing when it gets to 15 kilograms is particularly comfortable, but it's okay. The main thing is the back is quite thin, and that mesh panel in the back, I've got it tight, but I can feel things in the pack digging into my back. Not bad, but I can't say it's a comfortable or particularly pleasant feeling right in the middle of my back. So I'm kind of surprised that mesh thing, you know, isn't keeping the stuff in the pack away from my back. I was kind of expecting that to be, you know, the case. We'll see. I've got it tight. Maybe I need to get it. Maybe you need to bend the arc more and then get it even tighter. I don't know. Anyway, it's early days. Anyway, I'm going to carry on up here. We'll soon be up the hill, and then it's a level, it's an easy level walk along there. I was kind of thinking that now we've got Bella, obviously we're not going to count Lizzie as such, but now we've got Bella, it's like the third generation of dogs on this channel. We've been we've been around so long that one generation went 11 odd 12 years ago, and then we got Lassie. We've still got Lassie, thankfully, doing better than I first thought, or I feared 6 odd months ago, or whenever it was. And now Bella. I've taken my gloves off, my hands were warming up. I brought an old pair of Arc'teryx soft shell gloves this time. I wouldn't normally bring that type of glove camping, but if I'm having to hold Bella with a lead, or the lead gets damp, and then they're kind of more of a sacrificial pair of gloves than anything else. Well, we're making pretty good progress. One spot which people probably know about and I have used is down there, this side of the water by that tree over there, and I've used that a few times. It's fine, it's just it's a bit close to a thoroughfare thing between Dartmoor up there and Dartmoor, and as I say, they're going to be firing the next 3 days, unfortunately, so it doesn't make any difference to us, you know, over there. It wouldn't make any difference down here, but I don't want to be right under them, because they tend to set up a bivvy tarp thing up at Dartmoor when they're firing, so they're kind of going to be over us a bit. But like I said, at the end of next week, God willing, I'm in Scotland, and this really is hopefully just the perfect weather to get Bella out, because it's like I said, hopefully not too cold, not too windy, and not too raining. Anyway, we'll carry on into camp. So I think what we'll do is Lassie, come here, come on Bella, come here, Lassie, come here, let's work our way down that way a bit, because camp is really just over there. Good girl, Good girl, good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Lassie. Ooh. So yeah, so I think those sheep are all going to go up there out the way. So we'll kind of head pretty much really for the tail end of those sheep, pretty much for Sharp Tor I think now, and then just go left into camp. Obviously we're not going to go up to Bella's first snow. I don't quite get this, probably a bit of a hot topic now, but I don't quite get this anti-climate change thing. To my mind, there's something happening. Something happening. I mean, when I was a kid, you know, 40 years ago, this way, come on over here, 40 years ago we were wrapped up going to the firework display, and we had snowy winters and schools were closed because of snow. It's just, we just don't get it now. And I know the anti-climate change people kind of say, well, yeah, but it happens all the time. Maybe, but I don't think it happens quite as quickly as 40 years. Maybe like over, you know, over 1,000 years or thousands of years, maybe, or quite a long period of time. I'm not sure that ice caps and such like melt quite as quickly as they seem normally as they seem to be. I mean, we must be having some effect on it. I mean, it's not possible that there's like billions of us, you know, doing our day-to-day stuff and that we're not having some effect on it. It's just not, it's not possible that there's no effect. That's not to say that, you know, I'm all green and that I'm going to become a vegan or something. No, I'm going to eat my steaks and drive my petrol car and, you know, carry on doing my bit to warm the planet up an extra half of a degree. But equally, you know, and like I said, I do think that something is happening. Call it what you will. Anyway, that's my little bit out. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to be going around in an electric car particularly. Be a right pain trying to get up to Scotland, charge the bloody thing up every couple of hours. So I think we should have freedom. You know, I think if some want electric, you know, get electric, that's fine. I don't think it should be forced on us though. Anyway, back to a warm and hardly any snowy Dartmoor. It's just we don't even get frosts down here now. Yeah, I know there's snow here now. You know perfectly well what I mean. I mean, at home, like we, you know, even if it didn't, I mean, to be fair, it didn't snow every year. I'm not saying that we were, you know, in Bristol we were under 6 foot of snow every year. No. You know, there were times when it didn't snow. And we, you know, it definitely snowed more. And it was definitely colder than it is now. It's just unquestionably, it just was, it is, whatever. And like I said, we just don't get the frosts now. I think at home we've had like 3 frosts. I mean, at least a few years ago, you get like, you you know, you might get like a week or two of really cold weather. Well, you know, cold for us, like -1 or something like that. I don't mean, you know, subarctic or anything. We just don't get that now. Certainly not to the extent that we used to. And then you get the deniers. You gotta love them, really. Oh, it's a cold, frosty morning, as if it's their way of trying to justify their denial. It's a cold, frosty morning today. Anyway, that used a few minutes up, didn't it? Anyway, camp is probably down here somewhere. Not exactly sure where, but it is down here somewhere. It's a bit boggy. Yeah. I brought my old boots. These are still waterproof and going well. I hope the new ones are as good. Got brand new ones. I'm wearing the old ones. Yep. Oh. What are you gonna make of a tent, eh? What are you gonna make of all this? She's quite active as well, so I don't know how we're going to be. I got my walking poles but strapped to the pack. Oh, there's a green bit down there. Ew. Right next to ice. Ew, there's a bit of snow there. Damn, we could have brought the skis and skied about 3 meters, and there's some downhill skiing there. Bloody hell, look, she's down there. Oh, Bella, how are we gonna get you across this one? We've come, I always come a little bit further up, but we're better coming straight across there. I kind of come a bit too far up, and then there's a little bit of a breeze, not much though. I think once we're down here, yeah, we're just coming out of it here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right. Oop. Come round here. Go over that way. No, no, no. Go back. Go back. Bella, go back. Bella, go back over here. Come round over here. That's it. Yay! Good girl! Good girl! Look at me! I did my first killer! I've done 2 killer and I got Daddy soaking wet as well. That's the bonus. She says that, Daddy? No, 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 no. Thank you. Thank you. We know you're excited. We know you're steady, steady. We know, Bella. Steady. Steady. No, steady. Oh, steady, Bella. Steady. Keep jumping up, I'll chuck you in the river. Oh, dear Okay, all right, well, we're here. Now, I don't think Bella knows what's going to happen now. The wind is coming kind of from down there, so I'm thinking, steady, 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 Bella. I don't think it's going to rain. It just depends as more melts. I really don't want to go up there in case it floods. I think we'll pitch up across here.